So sitting right behind me is the new Nolah Signature 12-inch hybrid rendition of this mattress. It's actually available in an all foam and a hybrid, but this hybrid bed is unlike any other that we've tested over here at the Slumber Yard. And I'm gonna cover that and a lot more here in a bit. But if you didn't know already, I'm JD and I work over here at the Slumber Yard. And at the Slumber Yard, we review online mattresses and a lot more stuff. But for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna try to tell you all the ins and outs of this mattress, starting with the policies that it's backed by. Then we're gonna delve into its construction. We'll talk about its feel, how firm it is, how much it costs, and at the end I'll even try to sum things up with a final verdict so you can really determine if this bed's gonna be right for you or not. Now if you like this video, you get something out of it, we maybe help you out towards your decision on this thing today, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more, and if you need any more information about this mattress once we reach the end, I'm gonna try to cover it in pretty good detail, but I might miss some stuff. So if you need any more information, check the description box below this video screen. There should be some helpful links and related content down there for you, but without further ado, let's review the Nolah Signature 12-inch.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
All right, so first things first, policies. What do you gotta know in terms of shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties with this bed? And before I cover all that stuff, I do wanna mention right up top that Nolah did send us this mattress for free to review and tell you guys about it. But to start, you should be getting completely free bed-in-a-box shipping. This means that the mattress will arrive at your door compressed and roll-packed in plastic inside of a box that's around like 4 feet tall. All you gotta do is just drag that box into your home and with the help of a friend, unbox it, which is relatively easy to do and kind of fun there if you have a buddy. Once the mattress is in your possession, and that means right when it arrives at your door, not when you actually set it up, you also get a trial period of 120 nights with the Nolah Signature 12-inch. So you basically get 4 full months around that time to really test this bed out risk-free in the comfort of your own home before you're entirely stuck with it. And if within that time frame you decide, hey, this bed is kind of feeling off, the firmness isn't right for me, yada, 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 that's totally fine because you can get completely free returns within that trial period. And in that case, you're just gonna call Nolah the brand up and schedule a time for someone to swing by your home and remove the mattress at no extra cost. It's usually a local delivery team or something like that. And you're gonna get all your money back, which is great. But in the case you do decide to keep this thing, and I think that should be the case for most folks out there, it's a really nice bed, pretty quality. You're probably gonna wanna end up sleeping on it at the end of the day. It's backed by a lifetime warranty, which is above and beyond the usual industry standard of around like 10 years or so. And we'll try to link more information regarding all this policy stuff that I just kind of covered down below in the description box if you wanna know more about that. But now let's get into this bed's construction, which is one of the biggest interesting factors about it. And I say that because this bed is available in 2 different renditions, an all foam version and a hybrid version. But the hybrid version isn't exactly a pocketed coil bed. So this bed actually uses a support system known as the Air Foam Flex system, and it's comprised of 3 different dense foam layers. You've got these micro cuts on the top and bottom foams that basically sandwich a layer of air foam high density foam. All the different micro cuts within the top and bottom foams of this flex system are supposed to resemble the independent motion isolation and bounce that you get from a coil unit, but they aren't gonna be pocketed coils. And so I know what you're thinking, what exactly makes this a hybrid mattress? And that's a pretty good question. I guess you would still classify this as an all foam bed, but we would say that this version of the mattress is gonna be a lot more supportive and durable for bigger body types in general. But yeah, Nolah, this isn't a hybrid bed. This is an all foam bed with 3 layers that are supposed to look like coils. JD's going rogue on this review. Rogue mattress review. Now above whichever support system you decide to go with on this thing, you have above that a more responsive transitional layer of foam, and then you have the bed's main top comfort layer, which is Nolah Air Foam. And this stuff is almost like a cross between latex foam and memory foam. It's gonna be really pressure relieving while also being really responsive. Now rounding everything out on the Signature 12-inch is a nice organic cotton cover with an added cooling element, which we'll try to cover later on in this video. And I should mention right here that all the foams and materials used within the Nolah Signature 12-inch are CertaPure US certified, which basically means that the foams were created by Nolah in a way that wouldn't really harshly impact the environment. They're made in an ethical fashion. We'll try to link more information about that CertaPure US certification down below in the description box, in addition to more information about this bed's construction. But speaking of that, what does it add up to give this bed in terms of its overall feel and firmness? Well, because it features that Nolah Air Foam on top, we often describe this bed to have more of a blended foam feel. So since it has that pressure relief of a memory foam, you get somewhat of a sink-in body conforming sensation. But since it's way more responsive than a traditional memory foam, you can also rotate between different sleeping positions rather easily throughout the night. It's kind of hard to describe beds that have blended foam feels over here at the Slumber Yard, but just know it's going to be pretty accommodating for the vast majority of sleeper types out there. But it is going to be on the softer end of the spectrum. We would clock this bed's firmness at right in between a medium and a medium soft on our scale. So should work fine for all sleeper types, but it's probably going to be best for side and combination sleepers looking for tons of pressure relief in their mattress. Based on our observations over here at the Slumber Yard, side sleepers usually prefer beds that kind of relieve pressure on their shoulders and hips, kind of accommodate their pressure points a little bit more while they're on their side. So just keep that in mind going forward in this review. Speaking of side sleepers, if you're looking for a more affordable side sleeper option from Nolah, they also offer the original 10-inch, which is one of our favorite picks for side sleepers in general over here at the Slumber Yard. They have the Nolah Evolution Hybrid, which is available in 3 different firmness options, and it's a really supportive pillow top option. Also gonna be a great option for heavier folks since it uses a support system of pocketed coils. And they also have the Nolah Natural, which also uses coils and is a natural and organic bed that has more of a latex foam feel. That bed is also around a medium firmness, gonna be a great option for all sleeper types who want more of an ethically sourced mattress. And we'll try to link all the options that Nolah offers as a brand down below in the description box of this video. But now it's time to talk about some elements for couples to consider if you happen to be sharing this mattress with your partner. There are some more things in this regard that you probably want to go over. Firstly, edge support, which basically refers to how sturdy the perimeter edges of the mattress are. If you kind of sleep close to them at night, you don't necessarily want to fall off of them. You want them to really keep you along those edges. And we'd say that the Nolah Signature 12-inch hybrid is pretty good in this regard. It's not the best we've ever tested, but we don't see anyone really falling off this mattress anytime soon. In regards to motion isolation, which is basically how well the bed absorbs cross mattress movement, if you or your partner like to move around at night, are you going to be waking your partner up with your movement? And we would say that it absorbs and deadens cross mattress movement pretty well. It's not as great as something like a really dense memory foam option like a Nectar or a Tempur-Pedic, but kind of up there. Now I kind of alluded to this earlier when I talked about the cover of this mattress, but we would say that the Nolah Signature 12-inch, while it does incorporate that cooling element within the organic cotton cover, it's going to sleep temperature neutral on you at the end of the day, most likely. A lot of other factors really come into play other than the bed's sleeping temperature when you're talking about temperature regulation, the kinds of pajamas or sheets, or even it could come down to the climate that you're in. All that stuff affects temperature regulation a lot more than the bed itself. So keep that in mind going forward. But now let's talk about price. How much are you going to be shelling out for this thing? And while it is, an upgraded mattress from Nolah, it's not bad in terms of price overall. Well, before I get into this section, I do want to preface it by saying that mattress pricing within the online space does fluctuate often. So in any case, check down below in the description box to see what's most current with pricing. But as of when I'm recording this video, you can expect to pay right around the $1,200 range for a queen size after discount. And we might have something linked down below in the description to help you out with those savings. And if you do use those discounts that are in our descriptions of our videos, it really helps to support our channel and we really appreciate that. But some other fun facts about Nolah is that they make their beds in a really sustainable way that doesn't harshly impact the environment. And I believe they still donate some of the proceeds of every bed they sell to the Defenders of Wildlife Foundation, which is an organization that helps to promote and protect endangered species across the globe. So that's a great effort from Nolah. We really enjoy that fact about them as a brand. But that is pretty much going to do it for this review. All in all, you're looking at a pretty quality all foam mattress. Either way you cut it, I know that they, did the hybrid thing for you, but let's give you a final verdict. Well, I'd say check this bed out if you want a supportive all foam mattress available in 2 versions with more of a blended foam feel that's great for side sleepers, and you want to support a brand that helps to give back to the environment in general. But that's just what we think. What is your opinion when it comes to this bed? What are your real, hot takes or thoughts? Write us down below in the comments. We would love to hear from you. If you have any, questions or you want to know more about this mattress, again, check the description box. There should be tons of helpful content and related information down there for you to peruse. If you enjoyed this video, shoot us a like, subscribe to the channel for so much more, but that's going to do it for this one. I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you're doing well out there, and like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe.